Hey there, Steve and Peg from Loves to Travel. Thanks for checking out our videos. Always appreciate when you watch what we do. Where are we? Well, how about Dearborn, Michigan, on basically the grounds of the Ford Motor Company in the Dearborn Inn, which was built back in the 30s by the Ford family. They've recently remodeled it. I think it's only been open, what, 10 weeks, honey?
Yes, I did a 2.5-year renovation and was just open 10 weeks ago.
They told me that the floor in the lobby is original from the 1930s. The clock that's in the lobby and the fireplace that's in the lobby is original. We'll get some pictures of that as we go through this video. You can take a look at those. But we want to take a look at the room right now, the fully renovated room. This is by Marriott. This is the Autograph Collection, correct?
Right, this is part of the Autograph Collection. And guess what? You can use your Marriott points to get in here, and they're not that expensive.
Which is what we did, but we wanted to check it out. This is gorgeous. Let's turn around and take a look at the room, all right? Oh, before we get in there, they do have a book that they put in the room. This is my reading material tonight that tells you the history of the Dearborn Inn, how it was built, and there's some other things here that we're going to look out the back window and I'm going to show you as well. But let's get into the bedroom and take a look at it.
And when we first came in, it's beautiful.
This is absolutely gorgeous in here. Look at the tile on the floor going into the carpet. And then they have a 4-poster bed. Is that a king or I think that's a king, isn't it?
It's a king size, but look at that 4-poster bed. It's beautiful. Look at the two-tone.
So they've got 2 side tables with really good sconces on the wall.
And they have those lights that you love.
Oh, I like these
the
lights
reading
are great.
lights right here. Everything's been modernized.
I love these reading lights, and these move around so that you can adjust them so that they don't keep the person that you're laying with awake while you read. They do have plugs, but I don't see USB. Or is that USB-C? They have a USB-C there? Yeah, there's a USB-C right there.
Oh, okay.
So there is a USB-C charger, and then all your lights, and they're all dimmable. So everything is dimmable. Air conditioning is on the wall.
Artwork. And look at the crown molding.
This place is gorgeous.
The chair rail, the detail is just amazing as you look at this.
Again, 2.5-year renovation. This is a lockout, so there is you can combine this to make it a 2-bedroom if you want. So the one we've got is a lockout. I don't know if they're all lockouts like that.
And it's not just a normal corner chair.
No.
Look at this. This is gorgeous.
It's almost like banquette seating that's not attached to the wall.
There's a lot of history to this place. And if you look out the window.
Again, we're basically on the grounds of the Ford Motor Company, but I want to tell you that Henry Ford was big in history. The Henry Ford Museum is one place we want to go in the near future to check it out. But these in the back are renovated houses. There's 4 of them all together.
They're still renovating them.
You can't go into them yet, but they're still renovating them. One of them is replicas, Edgar Allan Poe's house. What was the other ones? Patrick Henry's house is back there. Barbara Finley back there. And what was the last one?
I don't remember. We'll have to check the book out.
So I'll be reading the book and check out all the book. But those are actually replica houses of houses that they lived in. The one I'd be interested in is Patrick Henry. And also Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, look at that, the alarm clock, so different. It's the old-fashioned alarm clocks.
This one actually does have a regular USB along with the USB-C plug. Yep. This place is gorgeous. TV's big enough, and I like the surround around the TV, how they've got it on the wall here.
This is something actually really easy to do in your own house. Mm-hmm. You don't realize that. See that decorative, like a frame around the TV?
Yeah, you can do this. This is an easy DIY project. Easy DIY project.
And there's also more right here.
More USB and USB-C.
And here.
So they brought in plenty of places. For a place that was built in the 1930s, they did a really good renovation on this.
And there is also a trash can that has recyclables and trash. And don't forget the footstool. Yep, this is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then the way it comes in, this looks like it came out of a designer, like House Beautiful. Yeah. Or something like that.
Yeah, again, this is the Autograph Collection with Marriott. Let's take a look at the bathroom and see what's in the bathroom. Again, I like the tile up the wall. They accented the floor tile about halfway up the wall, and then they've got the blue tile the rest of the way. Really, really nice job on the tile. It's only a single sink. Keep that in mind.
But look at the vanity.
Wow.
That's not an ordinary vanity.
No, it is not. And then you've got your makeup mirror, your lights, your plugs.
And of course you have this gorgeous shower. And of course I know you could fit in there, honey. We always do the shower test.
Yeah, well, I can know.
Yeah.
But you know what I like about this? Look where the faucet is, and then look where the
Right there.
yeah. So you can actually start it without getting soaked, and let it get warm up, and then come into the shower. So, and there's plenty of room. I like the fact that there's two of them, so you can either do either or. You got the rain shower or you've got the regular shower.
And I like the ledge. It's just a really natural looking ledge as they do it. It just popped out, and I have a marble piece with all the marble down there. They did this really well.
What they don't have here though,
Oh, the leg holder?
they don't have a footstool
Remember, they may not have that in the 1930s.
for women to shave their legs and things like that. They don't have a place to put your feet.
Okay, hold on. Let's go to the other side.
So on the opposite side of the bathroom, you've got a couple of closet spaces, but in the middle between the two closets, you've got glassware, you've got a coffee maker, an espresso, not a Keurig, an espresso. You've got a couple of drawers here. Let's see what's in the drawers. Oh, these are all the different things that you can put in your Nespresso.
And
Sweet.
tea and
And
tea.
coffee. What was this?
That is the pod.
Yeah, that's the pod to put in the Nespresso. What is jelly?
That is
The
the honey
Oh,
for the
that's honey.
tea.
That's honey for the tea. And then you've got, should be a baby fridge under here, and there is.
Oh, there's a cooler.
Yep. Not a freezer, it's just a baby fridge. Let's open this one right here. Take a look in here first. So just a regular closet with a door. The bathrobe you can use, but you have to leave it. If you want one like it, you have to buy it.
Right.
Just so, same thing with the slippers.
Oh, there's a drawer down there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Probably for your shoes. That's what they probably is.
Yep.
It's a shoe holder.
So let me shut that and we'll go to the other one. Here's the other one. This has got the safe in it. It's also got the hair dryer, and it's also got a steamer. So, and it's got a luggage rack, believe it or not. Let's see what's in the drawers, if there's anything. Yeah, nothing in the drawers, but a place to put some clothes if you want, if you're going to be here for a little bit. And then hangers. I didn't see any hangers. Is there any hangers on that side?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
over here. There's hangers over here. So we're actually going to walk around and take a look at some of the rest of this, but I want to look out the back window. Did we go out the back window
Yes,
yet?
we did.
Okay, so I want to walk around a little bit and show you a little bit of the property. This place is absolutely incredible and historical, and I want to give you some of the history. So we're outside of the Dearborn Inn right now. I'm getting ready to look outside. One of the cool things about this hotel, it was actually built across from the Ford Airport that was built by Henry Ford to do commercial aircraft, or at least experiment with it, which is right across the street from where we're at. So we're kind of outside looking things around, and they've got a couple of plaques out here that we're going to see here in just a second as we walk over this direction, commemorating the airfield and the people that were a part of it. So right down the street from the Dearborn Inn is a middle school called the William B. Stout Middle School. William B. Stout was actually the guy that really put the aircraft part of Ford Motor Company and the airport itself on the map. Inside the lobby as you walk in, we were talking with one of the guys that was at the desk. That fireplace that you see right in front of us, that is actually original to the hotel when it was built. Again, this entire hotel spent 2.5 years remodeling the entire hotel, but there's some things that stayed the same, including that fireplace and including the floor. The floor is original to the hotel back in the 1930s. I just love some of the things that they did on the remodel. It really looks modern, but it also keeps the elegance of back when it first opened up in the 1930s. They do have a table here that actually you can sit and plug your laptop into with USB ports and everything there, which brings the modernness. Look at the lighting of it. It's like they bring the modernness in, but they keep the elegance of what it was before. There's a sitting area that you can actually go outside, not really outside, but like a porch area that's enclosed that you can sit in, like a sitting area. Actually, quite cozy sitting area for, you know, just having some quiet conversations. These are some of the pictures from back in the day. There's a couple of pictures that I noticed of Henry Ford, the Henry Ford pictures with his son Edsel in some of these pictures. That clock is original to the hotel, and the reason the clock is important, that's what, when they had the airport, they used the clock to tell when their plane had to take off. They do have some memorabilia in some of the glass cases off to the side as well. Some artwork and some memorabilia that you might want to check out if you're coming to the hotel to look it over. Again, this is just an absolutely gorgeous hotel. And it's, like you told us earlier, honey, not that expensive to get into, is it?
No, we actually used Marriott points, and it was actually really affordable. It wasn't more than like 1,000 points more than like the Spring Hill Suites or Fairfield Inn down the street.
So I would stay here again in a heartbeat. They even give you umbrellas to, if it's raining out, that you can get to your car in. Look at the hallways down here. The carpeting matches the 1930 look. Again, all totally remodeled, but they kept the historical and the elegance. Thanks for watching the video. We always appreciate when you check out what we do. If you get the chance to come up to the Henry Ford Museum, think about staying here instead of somewhere else, because this is an absolutely incredible place to stay, the Dearborn Inn. Thanks for watching this video. Have a magical day.